I don't like when people want to address the issue and they're either being economical with the truth or shying away from the truth. There was a time PDP was indebted to its landlord. Who cleared that event? Or who intervened? Who stepped in? And when you say PDP was funding some individuals, I want to ask you a question. It was mentioning about his tickets and everything. When we're talking about funding PDP or carrying PDP, we're talking about the national structure. PDP doesn't have problem at the local government level, at the ward level, at the state level. The problem everybody is talking about and we're looking at and evaluating is the central organization of the PDP. And that was what Wike has been bearing and carrying the burden since 2015. But away from, one say carrying as when it comes to spending, the only strongest or the strongest voice of opposition from the PDP was Wike from 2015 to 2023. Before then, it was Fayose. So when you look at it, you cannot tell me a man that sacrificed a lot for the party, his reputation had been on the line for so long, even he's been crucified and convicted in many courts of public opinion for the sake of the party, and you want to tell me such a person will not have a say in the party? I'm not a fan of Wike. In fact, when it comes to the issue of River State and the same footballer thing, I'm never a fan of him. But PDP, like you said, have not learned his lessons. They haven't. Because when you have this crisis, it's a time for you to drop your ego and tell ourselves the truth. Let us resolve. Okay, there should be someone that should be able to sacrifice not as much as Jesus Christ, but to just say, okay, fine, I'm sacrificing my ego, I'm putting my ego ambitions aside. Let us get this party back on track. Because if PDP doesn't have, they've lost 2 states. They've lost a state. 2 are in the wings of living. 2 more key states. They want to go into an election, and like you're saying, it's not in the constitution, zoning or no zoning, but I'm still thinking how to convince myself how a governor, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, thinks it makes political sense. It has its right to contest, but to run against an incumbent southern presidency who has just 1 term left. I've sat down with politicians, I know how they reason. Across party lines, you see people tell you that it's better for them to stick and reach 4 more years of the incumbents, and they know they are so sure after 4 years it's our turn.